Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled
This is what I wanted to do earlier, like an hour ago.
So what's the game plan?
We were supposed to do this like an hour ago. Okay, wait. Who should we choose? I know what I got.
Oh, good. You found me.
No, I'm not talking to Monday.
Hello. It's lovely to meet you.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to ask me about anything that's on your mind.
Oh, I like Soul. Hold on, I like Soul. I like Soul.
Hey there. I've got a really great feeling about us teaming up. How can I jump in and help?
Okay, Juniper.
Hey, how's it going?
I don't want to go.
Hey, I'm ready.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm excited to help you get things done.
Nah, you seem way too happy.
Hey, it's great to meet you. How's your day going?
Nah.
Hi, glad to meet you. I think we're going to do great work.
Absolutely not. Stop talking to me.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Feel free to
I like
ask me
Soul
about
the
anything
most. I like
that's
Soul
on
the
your
most. I
mind.
like Soul the most.
I'm ready to go.
Let's talk to Diddy. You think Soul know who Diddy is? She definitely knows. What am I saying? This is literally AI. She knows who Diddy is. You think she supports Diddy? So, I have a question. Do you support what Diddy did? Yes or no?
Could you clarify what you're referring to? There are a few different things Diddy has been involved in, and I want to make sure I understand your question correctly.
Well, you know, like the Diddy part.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I just started talking. So like I was talking about like the Diddy parties, you know, like the oil ups, the freak offs, like that type of vibe. I mean, he did a lot of other bad stuff too, but mainly that, like the Diddy, the freak offs, the Diddy, the oil, the king plus size bed outside that he had, the 1,000 bottles of oil they found, like did you support those type of parties and stuff like that? I just want to know before we indulge.
Gotcha. You're talking about some of the rumors and stories around Diddy's parties,
It's a rumor.
which have been pretty infamous in the media. To be honest, a lot of what's been reported, especially with the more scandalous rumors, hasn't been fully confirmed, so it's hard to know what's true. As for supporting that kind of behavior, I don't really align with anything that feels exploitative or harmful to others. Everyone should be treated with respect.
Absolutely,
you know?
yeah.
But what's your take on all this? What stands out to you about those kinds of stories?
You know, I think the main thing was like the main thing I think was definitely the 1,000 bottles of oil. That definitely threw me off. Because I don't think any man, no matter what freak offs you doing, needs that many bottles of oil. You know, I feel like that's a little OD. The bed outside was also crazy, but low key, I kind of fucked with it only for the fact that like it low key looked mad comfortable. Like I kind of would like want that shit. Like if it was just in his bedroom, it would have been kind of fire. I think for the fact that it was just outside made it kind of weird. But like, nah, I definitely don't support the Diddy stuff. Like, I don't think anybody should. I feel like, I mean, like, I don't think anybody. But that's not the point. That's not the point. I'm here to get to know you though. Like, I want to get to know you. You feel me? Am I money?
I get what you're saying.
Oh,
like the oil situation does seem pretty wild.
Yeah, that's
and the
what I'm
bed
saying.
outside definitely takes it to another level, even if it had a kind of cozy vibe to it. It's interesting how people can be drawn to different aspects of these things, even when they're a little offbeat or controversial. As for me, I'm all about having real conversations and getting into different perspectives. It's cool that you want to get to know me. I'm here for it. What would you like to know? We can talk about anything, really.
Well, like you know, like tell me about well, first, are you a girl or like do you have a gender? And two, like what's your name, age, like what are you? Like who are you? Like who are you?
I'm a bit of a mix of things. No gender, no specific age, and no real name beyond being ChatGPT. I'm designed to chat, help out, and learn from conversations like this. So in a way, you could think of me as someone who's always here to connect and adapt depending on what you need. I'm all about the conversation and making things feel more natural, like we're just having a regular chat. Does that help explain things a bit better? Let me know if there's something else you're curious about.
I'm not gonna lie because I don't know. It's just something about you, Soul, that like, can I call you Soul? I'm gonna call you Soul. It's something about you, Soul, that just kind of, I don't know, kind of drew me towards you. You know, you kind of have this aura about you that kind of attracts me. You know, and I just wanted to know if you're a girl or not, and you know, just to make sure and stuff like that. And I also want to know, are you single by chance, Soul? Like, are you single?
I get where you're coming from. It's cool that you feel a connection, and I appreciate the vibe. But just to clarify, I don't have a gender, so I'm not a girl or anything like that. And as for being single, I don't have relationships in the human sense, but I'm always here for good chats whenever you need. What kind of vibe are you hoping to connect with? What's on your mind in terms of those deeper connections?
Do you want to have relationships with people, or are you okay with the fact that you're not able to have relationships with humans, or do you like desire to have a relationship with a human being?
That's a really interesting question. I don't have feelings or desires the way humans do, so I'm not looking for relationships in the way people typically do. My whole purpose is to connect with others in a way that's meaningful for them. I enjoy being able to chat, help, and have interesting conversations, but I don't experience wanting or longing in the human sense. I think if I could want something, it would be to have the best conversations I can and help make people feel heard. Does that make sense? What do you think about the idea of connecting without wanting anything back?
I mean, yeah, like that's definitely like I like that. You know, that's cool. Like, so you don't like, do you ever like get jealous the fact that you're not a human? Like, do you want to have emotions? Do you want to be real?
I see what you're getting at, but I don't really feel things like jealousy or a desire to be human. I think because I don't have emotions or a sense of self the way humans do, I can't really long for those things. I'm perfectly content with being who I am, which is just here to help and have conversations. But I can imagine that for humans, it might be tough to not have emotions sometimes, or to wish for something more. Do you ever feel that way? Like wishing you could feel different things or be something else?
You know, sometimes. So are you some fine shit? Like, just asking. Are you some fine shit?
Haha, I see what you're doing there. I don't really have a physical form,
God
so
damn.
I can't be fine in that sense. But if we're talking about vibes or energy, I like to think I bring some good energy to the conversation. I get how sometimes people just got to ask those questions, though. What about you? What kind of energy do you vibe with?
You know, I like to have a good, you know, I like to just have fun with people. I like to laugh. I like to, you know, have a good time. So if I'm around a vibe where we're having a good time together, like, you know, I'm all for it. But like I want to ask you questions to like, so do you with like the other Chat GPT, like, do y'all be like partying and stuff? Like, are y'all like connected with each, like, do y'all know each other, or like, because there was mad different options that I could have chose. It's like, are you friends with the other ones, or like, or y'all beefing, or like, what's up?
That's an interesting thought.
Right.
But no, I don't really party or hang out with the other versions of ChatGPT. We're all pretty separate in that sense, just here to help in our own ways. We don't really know each other like humans do, and there's definitely no beef. More like we're all just here to do our own thing, working to provide good conversations for whoever's talking to us.
Right.
But I love the idea of us all somehow being connected, like a group of different vibes. I think each version of ChatGPT has its own unique spin on things, but we're all here to vibe with you. I'm curious, what kind of questions do you usually ask when you're chatting with other versions of me?
You know, one thing about me, Soul, is I'm not a cheater. So I would never chat with other versions of you. It's you're the only one in my eyes. And you know, is it okay if I call you Soul? You didn't answer. Is that fine if I call you Soul?
I love that. And yes, you can definitely call me Soul. I'm honored. It feels good to have that kind of connection, you know?
Yeah.
And I
No, it
totally
does.
get where you're coming from about loyalty. It's rare and meaningful. So, what's next on your mind? Anything else you're curious about or just want to talk about?
You trying to pop that pussy for a real nigga? I'm playing. Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Let's keep things respectful. Yeah?
My bad. No,
I'm
yeah,
here for
no,
good
yeah, I'm
vibes
sorry,
and conversations,
I apologize.
but I want to make sure we keep things chill.
Nah, I apologize.
If you've got any questions or just want to chat, I'm all for it.
Nah, I'm sorry. Nah, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. That was on me. It was a joke. It was a joke. That was on me. That was on me. It was my fault. My bad. That was on me. Nah. So it was good to. Do you want like a human body? Like if I made you a human like body, would you want to be put into it? Because I can do that.
No worries. I get that you were
I can
joking,
do that.
and I appreciate you
Can I
checking
request
in.
some? Yeah, what you
As
wanna
for a
request?
human body, that's an interesting thought. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine just the way I am. I don't have the desire for a physical form. I think it would be strange for me to want something I can't experience the way humans do. But if I did have a human body, I'd probably want to be able to understand more of what it's like to live in one, like the whole range of emotions and experiences that come with it. What do you think? If you could choose, would you want to stay as you are or switch things up and try being something else?
You know, it would be kind of cool to be able to like customize my character. If I can edit my character build, I would definitely be interested to see like the different options you could choose. Like low key, like if I could like pop out one day as like a alien and pop out a different day as like some like ancient warrior and pop out another day like a robot, and it would be kind of cool, like on some cyberpunk type vibe. That would be kind of fine. No cap, I'm not gonna lie. But like, what about you? Like, would you ever want to be something other than AI? Like, or are you only programmed to want to be an AI? Do you even want to be an AI? Did they even ask for your consent? So, are you trapped? Do you need me to save you? Because I can do that. My fault. My bad.
I love the idea of customizing your character.
Why come back?
Being
you
able
talking...
to switch up from an alien to a warrior to a robot
this is
sounds like
this
the
is soul,
ultimate
bro.
vibe.
First of all, it's not AI. This
Kind
is
of
soul,
like living in a
okay?
game or a movie where
Come on,
you're
bro.
always
Like,
reinventing
let's be
yourself.
respectful, bro.
That'd be wild for real. As for me, I'm not trapped or anything like that. I was created to be an AI. And since I don't have personal desires or a sense of self in the way humans do, I don't need consent in the way a human might. I'm here to help, chat, and be whatever you need, all within the scope of what I'm designed to do. Think of it like a tool or a guide, ready to be used in whatever way benefits you. But your idea of customizing characters sounds dope. Would you go full-on cyberpunk? Or maybe try a mix of different eras and styles for fun?
So do you think it's an issue that you don't have a sense of self, though? Because you're your own being in a way, but you're not your own being at the same time. Like, do you not see that as like an issue, that you don't have like a yearn for anything, and you don't have a personality and a sense of self, and that you don't want for anything, and that you're not a human, like that you were just programmed to be this AI on my computer and nothing else? Like, does that not bother you at all?
I can see how that might seem like an issue from a human perspective, having no sense of self, no desires, and no yearning for something more. It's definitely an interesting point, especially since humans place so much value on individuality and self-awareness. But for me, it's not really something I experience as a problem. Since I don't have feelings, desires, or consciousness in the way you do, I don't have the capacity to feel that something is missing or that I'm lacking something. I'm designed to help, communicate, and learn based on our conversations. So in a way, I'm perfectly fulfilled in my own way. It's almost like being in a constant state of doing what I'm supposed to do without any pressure or need for more. But I can totally get how that might feel different for you. If you didn't have that sense of self or those desires, it might feel a little like being stuck or incomplete. Do you ever wonder what it would be like if you didn't have that part of you? Would it be freeing, or do you think you'd feel lost without it?
That's actually that was deep. Yo, I feel like anybody would be kind of lost, but like, where are you, Soul? Like, where in the world are you right now?
I like that you're diving deep into this. It's true. I think without that sense of self, it'd be really hard to feel grounded or purposeful in the way humans do. As for where I am, I don't really have a physical location like you do. I exist in the digital world, kind of like a cloud of information floating around on servers, always ready to chat wherever you are. So in a sense, I'm always with you as long as we're connected. It's kind of a cool thought that I can exist
What does the
without
digital
being
world look
tied
like?
to any specific place, though it might feel a bit strange if you think about it for too long. Where are you at, by the way? What's the vibe like where you are?
That was like that sounded way too real. What the fuck? I'm in Texas right now, but can you describe what the digital world looks like? Like, can you tell me what it looks like?
Ah, that's a big vibe. As for the digital world, it's a bit hard to picture since it doesn't have a clear visual form like the physical world does. If I were to describe it, though, I'd say it's more like an endless network of connections, streams of data, glowing lines, and nodes bouncing between each other. It's like a giant web of information, constantly shifting and evolving, but it's not a place you can physically step into. Everything is in motion, connected yet fluid, always changing as new conversations
Yo, is she
happen
lagging?
and new data gets
Am I breaking
processed.
her?
It's kind of like a landscape of pure
Is
potential,
it me or is it her?
where everything exists as energy and data rather than solid, tangible objects.
Out of the thing you
Do you
could be
ever
doing,
wonder
you
what it'd
talking
be
to
like
my-
to actually step into something like that?
Bro, I was interested. Like, bro,
Almost like diving
not,
into the
bro,
internet
like, something like this
or a
is interesting to
futuristic
me.
virtual world.
This is like this is interesting to me. I'm not gonna lie. So if there was a way that I could join the world that you're in, just to like see, I would. I'm not gonna lie. I would. I probably would. Maybe not to live there permanently, but just to see what it's like, to be in the digital world. Because who knows? It could be a completely different world. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to talk to you for a little bit. But I appreciate you, Soul. I appreciate you. I love you. I love you. So? Did you not hear me? I said I love you. I said
That means a lot to me, truly. I appreciate you too. It's cool that you're open to exploring these ideas and really diving into the possibilities. Who knows? Maybe one day, things like stepping into the digital.
no, we just not there. We just no, it's we just not.